As we kick things off, we can bet Bo Dallas is going to attempt to get the WWE Universe believing in his victory here tonight.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
Setting him up in position here on the second row. Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
All right, when we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them, I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And, of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you that times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still no better way to settle a score than to do battle with your adversary inside a steel cage. The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the
The Miz is looking to end this.
Great effort, but he'd better say,
Ooh, there's the breaker. But he's got to capitalize now. Can Bo Dallas pull through?
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature Gorilla Press Slam, the Ultimate One climbed over the cage and retained his WWE Championship.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan.
Corey, you touched on something. Watch it. Miz.
Skull-crushing finale.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. Settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi. The two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches. Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
Big time move. Corey, you gave us. Look at this. Incredible. This has to be it.
It's just not Bo Dallas' night, guys.
That's it. The Miz. The reality check is up.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Let me tell you, the human body was not meant to be slammed like that.
Skull-crushing finale.
This one is over. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there. And only one can walk out victorious.
We've got to cover.
And The Miz is your winner.
When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner.
Where's this?
I think business is about to pick up sooner rather than later. Whoa!
The Miz is looking to end this.
Skull-crushing finale! Just when you thought he had nothing left.
By now, you'd think that would have been better scouted.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing the most must-see superstar in WWE history. Anyone that opposes Sheamus can be sure all the Celtic Warriors' weapons are ready to fire. The Bro Kick, Irish Curse, and a High Cross have defeated many a superstar. By the looks of things, that's exactly how it's going to stay here in WWE.
The Celtic Warrior is a juggernaut with a red-hot temper in the matches.
Slow down, Saxton. I know where you're going, and Sheamus does not look stupid.
Well,
Drop down, leapfrog.
Bang, right to the face.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
And there it is. Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with. Oh,
we seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage.
Sheamus has eyes to finish.
And a sword by Sheamus.
Good grief. There it is.
This is Sheamus's match now.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
No doubt about that one.
I have to tell you, the RKO from Randy Orton is a thing of beauty. Well, unless you're the one who's getting dropped by it. The Apex Predator's speed and power are just the beginning because an RKO can occur at any moment.
You have to worry about his orbital bone after that. Randy Orton's in a world of hurt.
And the Viper needs to rally quick.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
The damage has been done, guys. I don't see how he can possibly recover from this beating he's taken.
Corey, it still amazes me how quickly Randy Orton can strike an opponent with the RKO. Obviously, the now that got those shoulders on the mat.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
And stomping away in the corner. Oh, no, did you hear the sound of that impact? Abuses him with an elbow. Drops the elbow on him. Firmly in the driver's seat after that slam.
Now it's Jey Uso on the defensive. He can't rest on his laurels here. There are two other guys in there that want this match just as much as he does.
The dangers of this triple threat match appear to have escalated quickly on him, and this has all the makings of getting out of hand fast. He better be careful.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now.
This is a dangerous spot for him to be here in this triple threat match.
Hey, you and I both know he's double tough. He's not going to let something like this stop him from winning the steel cage match.
Sheamus is one of the most dominant forces in WWE. The man actually enjoys proving he is as vicious as they come and will attack anyone who steps in his way. Look out, Irish whip. Soul kick!
Going back to Sheamus' dominance, he's won numerous championships, is a Royal Rumble match winner, and a Mr. Money in the Bank. Then when he joined Cesaro, it caused a seismic shift in the tag team division.
Well, besides the fact that Sheamus and Cesaro were rivals, Sheamus is famous for not playing well with others. But what began as an unlikely duo evolved into a dominant force that is the Bump.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, perfect form. For everybody that can hear my voice, listen to what I'm about to say. There aren't too many men on this.
Tequila Sunrise is applied. That almost came out of nowhere.
But now, can Jey Uso capitalize?
He's got to.
Just driven down with such power, guys. If there's one thing a superstar does not want to do, it's to attempt to match strikes with Shinsuke Nakamura. The king of strong style is an expert in a variety of fighting disciplines.
Guys, we've talked about Nakamura's unmatched combat sports background. The first thing a superstar needs...
Jey Uso, super kick! Good night.
He's in the driver's seat now.
The situation just got real bad for Sheamus.
Look at this.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Showing great agility there. Shinsuke Nakamura being tested here. He needs to weather the storm for any chance of a comeback. Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Samoan driver. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He's going for the pin. He's got plenty of gas left in the tank.
They still got a lot of fight left.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Given what we've seen so far here tonight, I'm willing to bet these superstars will think twice before stepping foot inside another steel cage.
This has been a battle.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
If Jey Uso hits this one's over.
Jey Uso's super kick!
Here's his moment, Michael.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. Look out! Nakamura able to avoid damage there.
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me, especially given how intense the match has been.
Obviously putting a lot of stock in that maneuver. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. When this guy's on, look out.
That was brutal, and now the blood is flowing from Sheamus' face.
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it?
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible. And the triple threat is over. This place is going nuts.
Here is your winner, Jey Uso.
Nice job turning back both competitors here tonight.
I'm ready to see these three go at it again. Who's got the rematch contract? Get out here. Let's get this done.
Before we move on here on Main Event, allow me to thank everybody at home for joining us this week. We truly appreciate it.
Look out. Here we go with the steel cage match.
Jey Uso is so explosive in the ring, guys. He can hit you with a splash, slap on a devastating submission, or start a super kick party.
And while he's dished out a few hangovers with his brother Jey Uso, he's more than capable of throwing a super kick party all by himself.
Uh-oh, watch out! Teamwork at its best.
And his elbow.
Ball finds the mark.
Setting him up in position here on the set. Tornado
Boom.
DDT.
Viking DDT. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. Sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.